rivalry, and hopefully we're in for another great one today.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the most iconic moments in college football history. Now these guys get an opportunity to make their moments in this big rivalry game.
Using the quick game. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A running back has it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
This Stanford offense is humming. Set up with another first down. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Swings it out to his running back. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Here's the give off the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Harvest was bountiful on the farm the last time these two teams met as Stanford won in a blowout.
Beat down. And Cal remembers that. Stanford took advantage of it.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that thing. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Feeling some heat. Hit as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. So the Cal Golden Bears offense will go to work for the first time today. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Martin. And more yards after contact. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete downfield. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They're going to test the right side with this one. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense because I think they baited the QB and to try to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. It's good. And now the lead's extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Ohio is currently ahead of this one inside a jam-packed Eden Stadium, but the Bobcats have struggled to really pull away.
The give to the back.
They're up by 7 over UTSA. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a 1st down.
Tackle on play at the 17-yard line.
We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field.
Touchdown, Cardinal! What a catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
Handoff from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll try to pop the draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Running to the left. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Boone. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Throws toward the end zone. Fires and picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll run it from the gun. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the target. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Martin. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Golden Bears with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. He'll just keep slinging it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. And so the quarterback takes one for the team on the roughing the passer penalty, and it'll be 1st down. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Golden Bears line it up with a 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Splits the uprights right down the middle. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Stanford has him back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. coming after him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Back to throw, it's Boone. He's going up top. And he makes the catch inside the 25. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. They'll immediately call timeout. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Stanford. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point gives them the lead of 14-13. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll run it from the gun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Catch in the middle, it's Pryor. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The offense will quickly use the timeout. They'll throw it on first down. They're trying to get to him. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, Northern California is a region divided whenever the Golden Bears and Cardinal get together. And we've seen a lot of that spirit on display so far in the fight for the Stanford Axe. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Cal and Stanford plays out.
Stanford will boot it away to start this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
They're going to ride this running back. There's always one thing sure to get the juices flowing for the Cardinal and the sturdy Golden Bears, and that's anything to do with the axe, guys.
Yeah, and the trophy games are fun. It's not a real axe, by the way. It's kind of a trophy with an axe on it. But this means something to them. It means something to the fans. All the pranks, all the history behind it all.
Yeah, it's really actually more of a plaque, which is interesting. But regardless, it doesn't matter what the records are between these two teams. Stanford and Cal, it comes down to this game. This is bragging rights, not just today, but for the rest of the year.
And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. The back goes in motion. He wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. Touchdown, Cal! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right now.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Gets open down the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Boone. He's got his man. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He
reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time.
And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-gain land. On third and long, try to convert through the air.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, and stuffing the run.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the returner is stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They go to the ground. Still running at the 40. Got a lot of running room. At the 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and they took it all the way. Touchdown, Stanford! And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the pass is intercepted. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Looking for a productive play on first down. Give to the single back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Touchdown, Cardinal! What a grab and go for the score. The Cardinal extend that lead, and now they can almost sense grabbing the axe.
And when Stanford gets the lead, we know what time it is. They're going to play their brand of football, their physical brand, try to take home this rivalry game the way they know how to do it, Palmer.
And you got to wonder what the mindset is for Cal right now here in the second half. All of the emotional and physical buildup leading to this game. They know how important it is. You can feel it slipping away. Just wonder if there's a sense of panic right now on the Bears sidelines.
Leaves it with the running back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
He's looking for a man on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Red pass, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the ball's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quick handoff. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Boone. He tries to take the top off. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. This drive will open from the 15. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Turbin. The ball pops out. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll set up to throw. They've got the screen set up. Smashes him with the stiff arm. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to get to him. The throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's got...
Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they add add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Boone. Gets it out quickly.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Got room at the 35. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Stanford! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time in this type of...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. The expressway is wide open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cal! That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
And he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Open space at the 25. Drills him with the stiff arm. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Finds a crease at the 20. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll try the right side. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they take it in for 6 more points. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. A About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Stanford, 49. Cal, 35.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man. It's Martin. Makes the catch and he's brought down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. They're working that left side. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Line gets set. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. Power football with the run. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! They are ever closer to win number 10 on the season.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He's going to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock.
It's second down.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do.
Deep shot for the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Took a shot as he threw.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
and the defense has had absolutely no answer. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go... somebody up, the next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground, and most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.